Hello everyone, Crypto Talk with another video. I wanted to go over an article I came across on ZebPay. A link to the article will be posted in the description below. Now, just a quick disclosure, this video is not to be considered financial advice. I am no financial advisor of any sort, just a normal person. So please, do your own research. So, let's begin. ZebPay released an article covering the top 10 cryptos for 2025. Those listed are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance Coin, Solana, Ripple, Dogecoin, Cardano, Avalanche, Shiba Inu, and Polkadot. Now, I was expecting Bitcoin and Ethereum to be on the top of the list, especially since President Trump signed an executive order to create the Bitcoin Reserve a few days ago. Out of the 10 listed, I was kind of surprised, honestly, about Dogecoin being on the list, which I guess with the talk of Elon Musk and the Doge, also known as Department of Government Efficiency, created by President Trump on January 20th with a mission to slash federal spending, it's probably the driving factor behind it being on the list. I could be wrong. I'm no expert, as I've already stated. So I just want to go over the pros and cons of each of these. We'll start off with Bitcoin. So the pros of Bitcoin, most well-known token, which leads to heavy investments in the project, relatively stable or relatively stable compared to some newer crypto tokens. Now the cons of Bitcoin, BTC operates on proof of work, which consumes a lot of electricity and requires excessive time to confirm transactions. As BTC acts as an index of the general crypto market, it rarely deviates from general market trends and conditions. Ethereum. Pros of Ethereum. The largest player in the DeFi and DApp space, this gives it market dominance and requires that competitors offer much greater incentives to switch. Ethereum's proof of stake consensus mechanism has made the blockchain highly efficient. The future upgrades are focused on increasing TPS and improving the already robust security protocols. Now, the cons of Ethereum, Ethereum sometimes has high network traffic that can slow transactions down to a crawl. It must rely on scaling solutions to address the traffic on its network. And Ethereum transaction costs can also skyrocket. In some cases, the fees can be higher than the value of the transaction. Just a personal note, that is one of the reasons I will refuse to deal with Ethereum, just because of the fees alone. If it is a project that requires things to be done on Ethereum, then I am already will not even look at or participate. Um, Sorry, just a personal opinion there. That's not for everybody to go by. That's just my opinion and how I feel. Anyways, continuing. Pros of BNB: low cost and high throughput mean it can survive much greater demand than many competitors. Owning BNB provides you benefits on the Binance Exchange platform. Now, the cons of BNB is a highly centralized token, as it is controlled and managed by Binance. This reduces the freedom available to its community. BNB's success is tied to Binance, which the regulators of several countries like the UK, Japan, and Germany have targeted. Solana. The pros. It is one of the fastest blockchains on the market, making it highly popular among investors. The platform also has very low transaction fees with an average of, how do you even say that number? My goodness. But an average of 0.0025. I'll just say that. That's cool. I did not know that about Solano, or some people call it Sol. So that's pretty cool to know. The cons: Solana is not easily interoperable with Ethereum, thus restricting its smart contracts to those built for the network. Solana has experienced several network outages that have made it unreliable for its users. Interesting. Okay. Ripple, also known as XRP. Ripple is, or XRP I should say, much faster than its competitors like Swift, expand access to banking and international settlement by lowering barriers to use. Now, the cons of Ripple or XRP is the network is highly centralized as all transactions are confirmed by a federated group of financial institutions. Ripple Labs is engaged in a legal battle with the U.S. Secretaries and Exchange Commission. That's been going on, I don't know how, seems like for a few years now. However, um, with the thing that President Trump did the other day, Ripple, Bitcoin, and there was a few other, a Sol, I believe, was on that list. There's like things that they're trying to get like Federal Reserves on those and stuff. So I could see the legal battle of Ripple or XRP coming to an end hopefully soon. I mean, it's been going on for how many years now, and it's just crazy. I don't understand the point or the whole battle of it. But, anyways, not to get on different subject. Next is Doge. The pros of Dogecoin: the unique value proposition of a meme coin that has sustained its power in the market. Active community working for the token's success. The cons: no practical application value, is only based on a meme. There is no cap on the total supply of Doge, which leads to inflation in the token. I haven't seen any places that say they would accept Doge for payment. So I think that's kind of definitely a con with it, because you can't. It's not. I don't want to get off on a different subject or whatever. The use for Doge just doesn't. Dogecoin just doesn't seem like it's out there yet. Um, Anyways, I'm just going to continue on. Polkadot. Pros of Polkadot: interoperability is the biggest selling point of the Polkadot protocol. It allows several different blockchains to access data and assets from each other. Polkadot is among the most active platforms for developers to create on. The cons: has a lot of competition in this space, with alternatives like Cardano and Cosmos fighting for more market share. Slots for independent blockchains are sold via auction, making it difficult to acquire them without access to substantial funding. Now we're on to Shiba. Inspired by Doge, obviously. Cons of Shiba: extreme volatility or volatility. Gosh, I can't talk. The rapid price fluctuations of Shiba Inu pose risk for investors, with the average holding period being just 13 days, indicating high volatility and potential for significant losses. Lack of real-world utility: Shiba Inu has limited real-world utility, is accepted by only a few dozen vendors globally, and lacks distinctive features to set it apart in the competitive crypto landscape. So I would say that one of the differences I'm just now realizing between Shiba and Doge, this is what I was trying to get at, is there's not much acceptance out there among vendors and stuff like that. Um, so I think that's definitely a downfall with Dogecoin, and that's why I don't understand why it's even on the list. I mean, unless Elon's got something up his sleeve that he's not sharing yet, that would make Dogecoin be something that's available for use. I don't know. So that I don't know. We'll see. Nothing would surprise me anymore at this at this rate. Next, Cardano. Pros: energy efficient. Cardano's proof of stake POS algorithm is more energy efficient than Ethereum's proof of work system, resulting in lower transaction costs and reduced environmental impact. Scalability: designed to handle a high volume of transactions per second, Cardano offers a highly scalable platform for decentralized applications, known as DApps, and smart contracts. Safety and security: utilizing the Haskell programming language known for its safety features, Cardano ensures a secure environment for complex smart contracts and DApps, enhancing overall platform security. The cons is limited adoption. Despite its advantages, Cardano is still relatively new and has not achieved widespread adoption compared to platforms like Ethereum, resulting in fewer available DApps and smart contracts. Centralization concerns: while decentralized critics argue that Cardano may not be entirely decentralized, raising concerns about token distribution and governance within the platform. Alrighty. Next is Avalanche. Goodness, these pros and cons getting longer. Avalanche. Pros, rapid transaction processing. AVAX offers fast transaction processing times, allowing thousands of transactions per second in a fully trustless and decentralized manner. Incentives for active participation. The reward structure of AVAX incentivizes active participation within the network, encouraging users to engage and contribute to the ecosystem. Versatile support for blockchain projects. AVAX provides versatile support for various blockchain initiatives, empowering developers to create diverse applications and projects within the Avalanche ecosystem. Cons. There's competition for Ethereum. AVAX faces tough competition from established platforms like Ethereum, which may pose challenges in gaining market share and adoption. High validator staking requirement. Validators in the Avalanche network are required to stake 2,000 AVAX tokens, which could be a barrier for some participants looking to engage in network validation. Lack of penalties for validators. Malicious or negligent validators in Avalanche are not penalized by losing their AVAX tokens, potentially impacting network security and integrity. So, and it goes over, conclusion says, from general purpose tokens to specific applications in finance or scalability, the crypto market has great choices for every type of investor. While these tokens include some of the easiest to recommend investments for newcomers, seasoned investors may find smaller, more volatile tokens to make riskier investments for higher returns. And it goes on saying you can buy crypto tokens from ZebPay. But anyways, this was an article that I came across on zebpay.com. I will post a link to this article in the video description below. So, what are your thoughts? Let me know. I'm really interested. This, if you're curious, this 1800 chart that you're seeing at the top right is the current price for Milix. And I will have a how-to tutorial in the video description below that goes over how you can buy Milix. And also, if you use my Tangled URL referral, I'm pointing to the wrong side. I'm sorry. I forget when I'm streaming or recording. I have to point to the opposite side. Anyways, you're going to see, I'm just going to quit pointing. You're going to see a Tangled referral URL at the bottom of this video or to the side. Yeah. Anyways, and click on that. And if you sign up with my referral URL, I will give you bonus tokens sent to your Tangled account. Just be sure you message me after you sign up. That way I'll know that you joined with my link, because it doesn't give me a description of who signs up. It just gives me a number. So I'm trying to get some more people to sign up and get active on the website. It's really cool. You earn Milix for activities that you do. It's basically a social networking site, and you earn for posting stuff, and people respond or react to your stuff. You earn that way as well. So anyways, link to all of that will be in the video description below, along with the white paper as to what Milix is. And I'll also have the white paper, what Milix is, and if you're interested in buying Milix, a link on how you can buy. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share this with others. And please comment any questions, comments, or any other projects you would like for me to look into. If you want to follow me on my social networks, such as Blue Sky Social, YouTube, Twitter, also known as X, Tangled, or now Twitch. I just created a Twitch profile. If you want to follow me on any of those, just go to the video description, and I will have the links to those profiles for y'all to check out as well. So, anyways, once again, thank you all for watching, and please remember, before you get into any project, please do your own research.